Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank. I'm Katie Wetzel. I'm the volunteer manager here at the food bank, and I'm also on the Central PA MLK Day of Service Steering Committee. I'm glad to welcome you here today for this press conference. Today we're going to hear about all of the exciting events planned for the MLK Day of Service on Monday, January 20th, and learn how members of the community can become involved. We'll hear from Dr. Sybil Knight, Chair of the Central PA MLK Day of Service, student representatives Asher Potts and Donna C. Penn, and Brad Peterson, the Director of Communications for the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank. After each of our speakers, we'll have a few moments to answer individual questions as well, so hopefully they'll stick around. Thank you very much, and at this time, I'll introduce Dr. Sybil Knight.
Thank you, Katie. And thank you to everyone for coming today, and especially our host, the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank. We're very, very fortunate to be here. So we have lots, again, exciting projects. We have over a dozen projects and hundreds of volunteers. So we have many ways in which volunteers can come and help on this wonderful day. Therefore, your presence is being requested at our 20th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service on Monday, January 20th, 2014. And I'm proud to say that this is the 5th year that the Central Pennsylvania MLK Day of Service has operated in conjunction with the Harrisburg School District, students, parents, community members, volunteers, faculty, staff, and local business partners. So, this opening ceremony will happen on January 20th at Camp Curtin Academy, and remember that it is a day on, not a day off. And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said something, and he used this quote many times in his speeches. And he said, if I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. So with that being said, our kickoff ceremony is going to be held at Camp Curtin, and it's going to be conducted this year, which is a new twist, by our student representatives from our Board of School Directors. On all of our activities this year will be very much student-driven. So I'd like now to introduce two of our student reps, Donna C. Penn and Asher Potts, to speak with you today. Donna C.
Good morning. Thank you for allowing us this opportunity to come speak. I will be speaking on behalf of the students. On this day of service, I feel like young people should participate in the MLK Day of Service so they can have an understanding of what Dr. Martin Luther King fought for, not just for African Americans, but for all. This day, to me, is truly a humbling experience, and it teaches you the core values of what he wanted to display, which is help your fellow man out. This day teaches you how to put yourself and your pride aside to help out others who are in need. So young people, if you're watching this, come out and participate in this awesome MLK Day of Service. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Asher Potts. I'm a Harrisburg High School 10th grader, sophomore. And I want to tell you what the Day of Service means to me. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? The Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service is the way to transform Dr. King's life and teachings into community service that helps empower and strengthen local communities. Each year, Americans across the country answer that question by coming together on the King's holiday to serve their neighbors and communities. We hope to extend the impact of the King's Day of Service and serve even more people in 2014. Within many communities struggling, volunteer service can be a powerful force. Neighbors helping neighbors, young helping old, employers offering skills, and companies investing in communities where they do business. We dream of the day when everyone is actively involved in making a better United States of America. MLK Day of Service, a day on, not a day off. Thank you.
Donna and Asher. Now I'd like to bring up to speak with us today the Director of Communications and Marketing of Central Pennsylvania Food Bank, Mr. Brad Peterson. Brad?
Thank you, Sybil. Asher used a great quote from Dr. King. Dr. King asked, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" How pertinent is that for what we're here today? Volunteers answer that question every day just by their actions. Nearly every day, the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank welcomes volunteers into our facility. There are volunteers here doing a lot of different jobs, but they are here for no personal motivation. They are only here to benefit others. They have no reason to be here other than to help other people. And they don't just do the work, they actually make it work. We could not do what we do without volunteers. They truly are our lifeblood. They enable us to fulfill our mission. Last year, more than 34,000 volunteer hours were given to the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank, which saved us more than $500,000 in labor costs. Those are dollars that go back into the community, dollars that we use to put tables on the families that cannot afford food. Undoubtedly, our volunteers are a precious commodity. Volunteers stock shelves, they help us plan special events, they serve on our board and our committees, they pack food for children and seniors, among a wide variety of other tasks that we have them perform. MLK Day of Service is a way to introduce the importance of volunteerism in the community. If we can unearth even one young person who becomes a dedicated volunteer to an organization, the day is truly a success. Dr. King also said, "All labor that uplifts humanity has dignity and importance and should be undertaken with painstaking excellence." We'd like to thank all the volunteers we have here at the Food Bank and thank everyone who will take part in the MLK Day of Service. They truly are uplifting humanity. Thank you.
So we are 1 week away and there's still time. There's still time and the ball is in your court. So we're hoping that you will join us to make this a day on, not a day off. In order to volunteer for any of the projects, all you have to do is go to our website, and it's very simple. The website is centralpamlkday.org. Just click on where it says register to be a volunteer, and you're in. And there are many, many different projects that you can register for. So we hope we'll see you at the kickoff event, but most importantly, we hope that you will join us for this day to serve.